Never underestimated. And what a start right there. The payoff huge. And I talking about this. He plays good in every event. Just has some small roadblocks that tend to get to him.
I think he plays a very attractive brand of pool. But that one got away from him.
Yeah, it's under hit. Really quick, too, once he was down there. Yeah, I guess this is all object ball, obviously. And he's done okay. Best friends. Yeah, Phil, I was just going to say something that's often overlooked is side rail. So many great players here.
Such a natural sight of a ball.
Orlando. And maybe, you know, we've talked about some of the unfortunate circumstances now, maybe just settling in a bit, getting a little more comfortable with the outside. And that needs to run. I think Gorst has a window. We'll keep you updated there.
$14-1 straight pool. An extraordinary 832 balls. Skill, but of concentration.
Couldn't imagine how many times he was elevated over the pile, and if you finger any of those balls, which sounds incredible, but he made a new bridge just to get over the balls with his hand. Different. We noticed it right away, and I think he's just really settled in.
Master and apprentice kind of relationship, but it's something a kid.
This is a huge department that I always say he's underrated in. That yeah, he might have let. Yeah, I was gonna say he might have let. He didn't want to crash into the 7, but
oh dear me, the 5-ball missed the middle.
Well, I've always felt like Rodney.
Yeah, haven't seen Morris for a while.
Handed stroke, you gotta take it easy. Slow it down a bit. Jayson Shaw. Yeah, very well handled. This 9 to tie it up. I'm sure Will. Yeah, not quite sure if he wants to go into this full. Yeah. Oh, that was a super tough choice, but he had. Oh, this might be excellent.
Well, if he finds the gap here, that would be win this match. He wants to win it as heavily as possible. He's not going to say bragging rights. He's
a little touchy. Yeah, I like what he did, just taking the cut here on the 6, back out towards the center. Yeah, gonna sliver the 8.
Yeah, the shouter is at the moment.
Shaw to break. Up to something here. So I think he'll get into this a little bit. And he's just going to take the distance and cover. Interesting. I didn't like any of that. I thought he should come all the way. This line tells me he's fine. It's going to be the 5 to the upper right. Trail here. Okay. Through the swing.
Michael Bohannon. He's got a great chance for 8-4.
Yeah, I'd say that was a...
This is precisely what... And Quinten Pongas of Holland on the hill against Joseph Blyler at 7-3.
If not, he can chip it over. Wow. Just didn't think he would take a chance if it was that.
Refused to accept his fate in that match and just kept chipping away, even though he lost in the end.
To the bottom rail and chipped it over. He could have caught it going in and chipped it over. He had all types of cover. It seems as though he tried to actually play. No issues here for Shaw. He kills the cue ball here. Look at how easily he kills that cue ball. Uses all the pocket. What happens here? Does he clear it?
But let's face it, Scott, he's only got himself to blame.
Elliott, but you're right. It's on Elliott for Shaw. Look at how much of the pocket he uses there. He was on. Last two matches as well.
One away. Grounded. He's been a fine player, Rodney Morris. Mark. Mickey Krause, who comes through by 8 racks to 5.
Yeah, and it's Jayson Shaw just going about his business. Really not about who he's playing as much as maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Khalid Al-Ghamdi and Alexander Kazakis 2-2.
Oh, an absolutely treacherous kiss.
Something had to change radically.
Yeah, he got the most out of that. Really nice. That's a
With few alarms.
easy, yeah. Gorst will take advantage.
Event began in 1976. It's tough to win one, let alone back-to-back.
Yeah, no,
To the last 64 that starts here on Thursday morning. No one will want to draw him, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I like going up to the corner here. Boy, he hit it fat.
He needs to sustain it more.
Completely agree. He was actually looking at everything you said. Accurate.
Here, the last rack was a kick in the teeth for Elliott Sanderson.
Probably going to elect to come off the edge of it. He's left the bank on here, possibly.
For our viewers on WOT.
Cannot make the 9 here. He's just shoving the 2 to the right side of the table.
The 3 is this 2-ball could be a really important one. He's playing. I think right now, the way things are going, he's a sure thing to win this match, if you pardon the pun. Strange things happen in 9.
Yeah, little gamesmanship here. Look at this. Yeah, this is by design. Look at this hit. My God. Well, how many looks are you going to have at the blue 2? Subside? I might have just dropped my microphone if he'd got him behind the 4 again. I haven't seen this.
Sunday night.
That's an error, actually. You can get to the 5 off the 4. Jayson gonna just lay him up again. Got such a good touch. Well, he's killed.
Don't do huffs. He's been reminiscent of one of those cats who has a mouse. And he doesn't eat it immediately.
It's really actually what it's felt like. Exactly what it's felt like. I mean,
not the cleanest pot, that's why he's a little... Doesn't miss it in 9-ball.
yeah, I'm sure we're going to get another look at this break. The 9 came flying. Yeah, and so does the pink 4. Stay above the 3. Really got to dig into this. Yeah. It's going to catch the pink full here. An apology was needed. Well, if he would have hit that 8 earlier. Yeah. Gonna try and rip in steep here. Oh, that was... yeah, he's handled it well.
Same mistake again. He does not. As soon as something good happens for Elliott Sanderson, something bad.
Ooh. Dean Shields. Stretched. Gonna have to get out. Center would be great. Shields knows how to use a bridge.
The pace that Shaw plays at, we are literally seconds away from the Scot being on the hill.
Best I've seen Jayson Shaw at.
It really is remarkable, you know, how often you see someone get to the hill and then there's a snag when they break.
Around 4 and 9.
Yeah. Action on tables 2, 3 and 4. On 2 and 3, the street service. On table 4, it's the Matchroom Pool YouTube channel, livescores.com. But I think the big story, of course, has been Shane Van Boening being sent to the one-loss side of the... Eagle Eye has swooped. He overcomes Elliott Sanderson.